Good evening everyone. I am Hashanna Nayakara. Today I thought of doing some review exercises on addition and subtraction of unlike fractions. Okay, under this my first question is 1/4 plus 1/8 plus 3. When we look at this particular sum, when we closer look at this, we can realize that there's an 8 as well as 4. Two fractions are combining with 8 as the denominator. So if we can convert 4 and 8, we can easily do this sum. To do that, first we have to check whether it is a multiple of 4. Yeah, 8 is a multiple of 4. So we can easily make 4 and 8 by multiplying 4 by 2. Okay, so what I am going to do is, I am taking 8 as the common denominator. Then we have to check how many 4s are there in here. Okay, 4 times 2 is 8. So 2 times numerator means 1. How many 8s are there in 8 means 1. So it is 1 times 1 plus here also 1 8 and 1 times numerator means 3. So it will be over 8, 2 times 1, 2, 1 times 1, 1, 1 times 3, 3. So it will be 2 and 1, 3, 3 and 3, 6 out of 8. Is this the final answer? Our next case is that both these figures has 2 as a factor. Both these figures have 2 as a factor. So we can divide both by 2. So it will be 3 out of 4. So for final answer is 3 out of 4. Again, 1/4 plus 1/8 plus 3/8. We can easily make 4 and 8. So I take the 8 as the common denominator. 8 there are 2 4s. So 2 times 1 is written here. Then for 8 there's 1 8. Then 1 times 1. Then again for 8 there's 1 8. 1 times 3 is written here. So 2 times 1 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 3 is then I add all 3 numerators. Hence it becomes 6. 6 out of 8 is our answer. Unfortunately, both are divisible by 2. Exactly. Or 2 is a factor of both these numbers. So what happened is we have to divide both by 2 to simplify it to its simplest form. So it will be 3 out of 4. Next sum. Suppose a sum like this. 1 out of 3 plus 1 out of 5 plus 2 out of 5. Here we can't make 3 a 5 because 5 is not a multiple of 3. Then we have to straight away go to the division method of prime factorization. Both are not divisible by 2. 2 is the least prime factor. Next prime factor is 3. Now we can divide. 1, 3 and no 3 means we have to keep the 5 the way it is. 5 is not divisible by 3, so we have to get over to 5. So our least common denominator is 50. Least common denominator. So 15 is our least common denominator. There are 5 threes. Okay, there are how many threes? 5 threes. So it will be 5 times 1 plus 5 times 3, 3 times 1. Again, there are 3 5s, so 3 times numerator is 2. 5 times 1, 5. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 2, 6. Out of 5, 3, 8, 6. 13 out of 15 is, sorry, 5 plus 3, 8. 14 out of 15 is answer. Again, 5 is not a multiple of 3, so we have to go to factorization of division method. So we have to find least common denominator. So least common denominator here is 50. Then we have to check how many 3's are there in 15. 5 3's, 5 times 1, then 3. There are 5 3's means 3 times 1. Again, how many 5's? 3 5's, 3 times 2. Then I simplify it to get the final. And this is the final answer. Further than this we can't simplify. So this itself is the simplest form. Third question. Suppose sum like this now. 1/3 plus 1/6 plus 2 9. Okay. 6 is a multiple of 3. 9 is also a multiple of 3. But unfortunately 9 is not a multiple of 6. So in this case also we have to find least common denominator. Why? Because 9 is not a multiple of 6, even though 6 is a multiple of 3 as well as 9 is a multiple of 3. Okay, 9 is not a multiple of 6. So again we have to go to this division method of prime factorization. Out of these three figures, 6 is divisible by the least common least factor, least prime number. So it will be 2, 3, 3 and 9. Next least prime factor is 3. So it will be 1, 1 and 3. And this is also divisible by 3. So least common denominator here means 2 times 3 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 3 is 80. So here the least common denominator is 80. Now we have to check how many 3's are there. How many 3's? 6. 6 times 1 plus how many 6's? 2, 3. 3 times 1. Then how many 9's? 2 9's. 2 times 2. So 6 times 1. 6. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 2 is 4. So it will be 6 and 3, 9, 4. 13 out of 18 is our answer. Further we can't simplify. So this is the simplest form as well. We'll do more sums of this particular type, where 3 denominators are different. Next, 1/4 plus 1/6 plus 3/8. Here 8 is a multiple of 4, but 6 is not a multiple of 4. Neither 8 is a multiple of 6. Again we have to go to this division method of factorization, prime factorization. All are divided by the least prime factor, which is equal to 2. So 2 times 2, 2 times 3, 2 times. Again we can divide by 2. 1, 3 and 2. Further we can divide by 2, 1, 3 and 1. Now we can divide by 3. So it will be 1, 1, 1. So least common denominator here is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 3 is 24. So here least common denominator is 24. How many 4? 6. 6 times 1 plus how many 6's? 4 times 1 plus how many 8's? 3 times 3. So it will be 6 plus 4 plus 9 over 24. 6 and 4, 10, 10 and 9. 19 out of 24. This is the final answer. Different denominators. So I did the prime factorization of divisional method, unusual divisional method, where we have to do prime factorization. All are divisible by the least prime factor, which is 2. Then even though 3 is not divisible by 2, 2 and 4 are divisible by 2. So I again divide by 2. Another 2 is there, so I again divide by 2. Now there are no 2's here, only one 3 is there. So next least prime factor is 3, so I divide it by 3. So we get 3 ones. Then we have to multiply 2 by 2, then that answer by 2, and that result by 3. So we get 24. Okay. Then we have to check how many 4s are there in 24. 6. 6 times 1. How many 6s? 4 times 1. 3 times 6 times 1. 6. 4 times 1. 4. So this is the answer. One more sum. On addition, same time. 1, 4, 1, 8, 10, 4, 9. Suppose this is 1/6. Okay, 3 different denominators. Okay, 8 is 9 is not a multiple of 6, 9 is not a multiple of these two as well. So straight away you have to go to division method of prime factorization. Can be divided by 2, 3, 4, 9. Again we can divide by 2, 3, 2, again 2, 3, 1, now by 3, 1, 1, 3, again by 3, 1, 1. So our least common denominator is 2 times, 2 times, 2 times, 3 times 3. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 3 is 24 times 3, 72. Okay, so here least common denominator is 72. Now we have to check how many 6's are there in 72. How many 6's? If we divide 72 by 6, 6 times 1, 6. Okay, there are 12 6's. Okay, so it will be 12 times 1. Then we have to check how many 8's are there in 72. There are 9 8's. 8 times table it is 9 8. So 9 times 1 plus how many 9's? 8 9. So it is 8 times 4. 72, 12 times 1, 12 plus 9 plus 32. $53 out of 72 is the answer. Okay. Now we will do a combination of addition and subtraction. For an example, 1/4 plus 3/8 minus 1/8. Suppose 1/8 minus 3/8. Okay, so here there are two methods. First is we can make 4 and 8 because 8 is a multiple of 4. Or we can simplify these two facts. But unfortunately 1 is smaller than 3. So it is better to go with making 4 and 8. So 8 is a multiple of 4. So we can straight away take 8 as the least common denominator. How many 4's? 4 times 2. So this 2 times 1 plus how many 8? 1 8. 1 times 1. Again 1 8 minus 1 times 3. So it will be 2 times 1 2 plus 1 times 1 1 minus. So it will be 3 minus 3 over 8. Answer is 0 over 8. That means 0 is the answer. Okay, 0 divided by whatever number, the answer is 8. Keep 0 is divided by whatever the number, the answer is 0. Keep it in mind. because we can't divide 0 by any number because the final answer is 0. That is why. Again, 3 figures, we can make 4 and 8. So we make this and 8. 4 times 2, 2 times 1, 1 times 1 and 1 times 3. 2 times 1, 2, 1 times 1, 1, 1 times 3, 3 minus 3, 2 and 1, 3, minus 3. So 0 over 8, hence it is 0. Next question. I am having flame these days, so don't worry regarding this unusual sounds. Okay, next question. Under the operations of both addition and subtraction, 1/4 plus 5/6 minus 5/8. Okay, sum like this. Okay, 8 is divisible by 4, but 8 is not divisible by 6. So we have to go for the method yet again. 4, 6, 8 to find least common denominator, because 8 is not a multiple of 6. We have to divide all by 2, 2, 3, 4, yet again by 2, 1, 3, again by 2, 1, 3, 1, then by 3, next prime, least prime number, prime factor, 1, 1, 1. So our least common denominator is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 3 is 24. So our least common denominator is 24. How many 4s are there in 24? 6. Is 6 times 1, how many 6? 4 times 5, how many 8s? 3 times 5 equals 6 plus 20 minus 15. 6 and 20, 26 minus 15 means 6. So this is the answer. Okay, different denominators, I have to write this. Hence, this common denominator is 24. So I take the denominator as 24. There are 4 6's, so 6 times 1 here. Then again there are 4 6's, so 4 times 5. Then 3 8, so 3 times 5. 6 times 1 6, 4 times 5 20, 3 times 5 50, 6 and 20, 26 minus 15, 11 over 24. Final sum. Okay, a sum with 4 denominators. 1 over 3 plus 1 over 6 plus 4 over 9 minus 5 over 12. 4 different denominators. Again we have to do that because 12 is not a multiple of 9. So again we have to try this least common denominator method. 6 and 12 both are divisible by 2, because 2 is the least prime factor. So 3, how many 2's are there in 6? 3, 9, how many 2's? 6. 3, 3, 9 are not divisible by 2, but 6 is divisible by 2. So 2, 3, 3, 9, 3. Now all are divisible by the next prime factor, which is 3. 1, 1, 3. And to remove this 3, again we can divide by 3. 1, 1. So least common denominator here means 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 12, 12 times 3 is 36. So our least common denominator is 36. So we can take 36 as the common denominator. How many 3's? 3 times 12 is 36. So tables, 12 times 1. How many 6's? 6 times 6. So it is 6 times 1. How many 9's? 9 times 4 is 36. So it is 4 times 4. How many 12s? 3 12s, since it is 3 times 5. 12 times 1 is 12, 6 times 1 is 6, 4 times 4 is 16, 3 times 5 is 50, 4, 36. So it will be 12 and 6, 18. Okay, 18 plus 16 means 10, 20, 28, 34, 34 minus 15 means 19. 19 out of 36. 12 and 6, 18. Yes, 19. 12 and 6, 18, 16, 34, 34 minus 15 means 19. This is our final answer. Again, a question with 4 denominators, and the greatest denominator is not divisible by one of these denominators. So we have to go to division method of prime factorization. Hence we got the least common denominator as 36. So I take 36, then there are how many 3's? 12 3's. So it is 12 times 1. Then how many 6? 6 6's. 6 times 1. 4 9's. 4 times 4. 3 12's. So it is 3 times 5. 12 times 1 12, 6 times 1 6. 4 times 4 16, 8 times 5 15. And when we simplify this, we get this as the answer. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much.